The Master Debate.
Yes, fap indeed. And this week's Master Debate is on living in Dublin, because a survey this week has revealed that the best thing Irish people find about Dublin are the people themselves, while the worst thing is the antisocial behaviour and crime.
So the people themselves.
There you go, yeah. We're self-loading bastards, but sure, we're a great bit of crap.
But we love us.
Sums it up. Other interesting findings of the survey reveal that only 31% said they feel safe in the city centre at night, which is actually surprisingly high.
I thought it would have been lower because the people
not
from
safe.
Dublin it is safe. It depends where you go. If you're walking down, like, you know, Crack Alley, you're going to be murdered. Or Murder Lane or something, you know?
Yeah, you think that the hint is in the name there.
Yeah, certain death. Path to safety. Oh, I'll take a certain death tonight.
Some suggestions people would like to see include a garden away from the city centre to be used as a meeting point for drug addicts, as integrated successfully in Sweden. You know, because if there's one thing the drug addicts need, it's a bit of social interaction with other addicts.
Mary, yeah, Jonna, I think I might give it all up. Why? Oh, 'cause like, I'm in this garden now, and the fauna and the flora are beautiful. And you know, my happiness has been going through the roof. It's rising on a rate, you know, exponentially, you know. And I just, the drugs are down enough anymore. I just want to be able to smell the roses and pet the rabbits, man. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you're right, Jonna. Do you want to pull it in? Yeah, go on, give us that there. That's what I think.
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, it could work, who knows. Bike racks attached to buses, allowing people to bike and bus instead of driving.
Yeah.
Or
it's a good idea.
It sounds like a good idea until you realise that the one people it'll probably affect most, and the one people it actually puts in danger, are cyclists. Because what if a bus brakes the wrong time? Who's going to die? A car's going to be fine. The bike rack in front of the bus is going to kill the fucking cyclist that's beside the bus in the road.
No. It's not. No, you're not a driver. So you don't understand how braking works, do you? You brake when you see something ahead of you. I was like, well, I'm getting closer, I'm going to brake. you don't, just because you have a bike rack in the front doesn't mean, no, I can still brake the same distance that I would normally without a big bike rack in the front.
I'm sure this bike rack will leave me to safety.
No, there's a procedure.
Whenever I brake.
there's a good procedure that's been working through the years for braking, and it's usually, you stop before you hit the thing. You know, I know it's just a pretty new concept for you, but
doing work on the canals to make them tourist attractions, as in the UK. Now, I do not like this.
Why?
Canals are for knacker drinking.
Yeah, but if they were nice,
where are they supposed to go?
The knackers?
Yeah. We did gardens now.
Yeah, the gardens.
This is actually working for me. I like this. And finally, a car rental scheme where you pay a certain amount each month and have use of a car.
Well, they do that in Paris, and it seems to work. But Paris is a big metropolitan area, it's huge. Like,
okay.
Dublin people just wouldn't bring them back. No, this is mine. No, it's not. It says rent a car on the side. No, mine. You for real?
But the most eye-catching statistic that we're going to mash debate about today, it never gets old, is it?
No.
Is that 71% said they would rather live in Dublin than anywhere else in the world. So we decided to ask that question to ourselves. Is Dublin the best place to live in the world? Yay or nay?
Yay.
Arguing that it's not the best place to live in the world is yours truly. Arguing that it is, with a massive uphill struggle ahead of him.
The man with the plan, and a pot of jam,
and a lynch.
And a load of ham.
Okay, to argue my point that Dublin isn't the best place in the world to live, I'm going to take the song that is about Dublin, the heart of Dublin, Molly Malone. It says, in Dublin's fair city, and I'm just going to stop you there, fair city, terrible show. No, that's the first strike against Dublin right there in the first few words. Where the girls are so pretty, yeah, in fairness, they're pretty enough at half well when you're locked out of your head. 3 o'clock, they're lying on the streets of Grafton Street, or they're lying on O'Connell Bridge, Gee hanging out with them, because they're gone commando, of course. Not as pretty, okay? I first set my eyes on Sweet Molly Malone. Yeah, and she was with a bloke who treated her like shit, who she was going to stay with for life because she is from Ireland, self-loading, and didn't think she deserved any better. As she wheeled her wheelbarrow what every man wants to see. Through streets broad and narrow that were littered with beggars, crying cockles and mussels alive, alive, oh. Okay, hold on a second. I want to put this into perspective, alright? And first of all, I've no problem with these people. I'm sure somebody has to love them. But Molly Malone, they're basically talking about a girl who was going on Dublin streets, wheeling a wheelbarrow around, going, cockles and mussels alive, alive, oh. It's basically, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about the people on Mary Street saying, apples, do you want your apples? 5 for a pound. And that's the song. That's the best song we can come up with to typify Dublin. Best place to live in the world. I can think of slightly better. Anto.
Hello, folks. I'm Anto, and I'm a Dubliner. Dublin is the best place in the world to live. It has everything. You know, you go to Paris and you have the Eiffel Tower, or New York and you have the Statue of Liberty, or Egypt and you have, you know, the pyramids. Well, you know, Dublin has the spire. The spire, look at it. It's beautiful, it's pointy, it's like a big needle. Which, you know, makes a lot of sense because Ireland's drugs, you know, problem is off the wall. But you know why it's off the wall? Because everybody's so happy. You know what I mean? Everybody's so happy, so, you know, some people need to bring themselves down by taking heroin. Like, we're all too happy. It's like, oh man, I can't take any more of this happiness. Let's take some drugs. And at the end of the day, that's what we need. Happiness. And Dublin's got plenty of it. Because, you know, as the old saying goes, you can bait your wife, you can bait your kids, you can even bait homeless people, but you can't bait the crack in Dublin. That's the way I look at it.
Okay, guys, who won? Where's the best place to live? Dublin, yay or nay? There you go, that's the question. We've master debated all we can, and we have gotten so excited here that much like Sheedal Shoga, we have literally came. Now the decision is in your hands. Get to the Facebook page, facebook.com/amtherapy. We're going to put up a question. It should be online by now. Vote. Dublin, best place in the world to live, yay or nay?